Hello, comrades. It's Premier River, and I am back again. And we have not spent much time in between the episodes, but I did go around and assign everybody things so that we can at least get started without worrying about them too much. So for those of you who watched the Saturday summary, which is kind of like an episode when you get down to it, and this will be the focus, which you could probably tell from some kind of title that I don't know yet. I would like to come down here and continue seeing about designing what we can do over here by Old Revergrad. I think that everything else is in place. Our chemicals are just about done up there. I'm sure we'll probably have a little detail or two to work out. Nothing else, we would need to get the trucks going. But I would like to see what we can do for getting into here. And one of the first things I think that we should do is build a bridge right over in this area. Now, the other thing that's along with this is we have two substations here, which are fine. I'm not sure what they're even providing power to that someone else isn't. Probably the school and whatnot. Let's see, where can they get their power from? Oh, no, they can get it from two places. How about this? Nah, say, okay, so there's just these halls of residence that don't have anybody in them at this exact second. So what I'm thinking of is that we could get two things happening here. One is I'd like to get at least two, if not three, passenger train stops. So if we come in here, and you know what, I think this is going to be, for those of you who don't like it, a bit of a pausey episode so that I can delete some things without too much worry about getting a massive traffic jam. Now, before I do this, yeah, this should be okay. These guys could get out here, but let's see. Can we get somebody who's not doing anything? Let's come down here. Are you guys... No, we don't have anybody there. We have these two guys, but they're busy, right? They're building down into here, getting all this done, hopefully. There they go right there. They're not jammed up. No. So, you know who we haven't been using all that much is these two. 4. Yeah, let's take two of these. And we just bought two new ones anyway for over there. So let's come over and set them into here, because why not? Now they should be able to get in here either way. But before they even decide on their route, let's go ahead and... Oops, I wanted that open. That way I don't end up stranding them. So what I'm thinking is somewhere... Yeah, probably start in this neighborhood. Probably need to go a little bit further than that. And what I'm thinking of is that we have this, let's do this railroad track first, since it's going to be, in some ways, the biggest problem. Oh, look at that. That's weird looking. I changed some of the graphic settings. Here, let me do the wireframe. Yeah, that's... I'm trying to get it to not be so laggy. And the one thing that I could do to get it to not be so laggy was here, let me show you this and this. I have everything else up on very high, except I turned off this depth of field. So let's turn down the grass so it's... Yeah, I don't think we really need the grass, just because it was looking so bad when I was going to go do that. So let's just see. But okay, I didn't really go through that. Everything else is high, except this depth of field, particles on high. You know, clouds probably aren't doing us any good, but it doesn't really make a difference if I turn them down. Like, you know, I know there's this general turn everything down thing. So I was just trying to go along and see how I'm just holding the thing steady there. When I turn everything down, I don't get much better. See how it's just, I don't know how well you guys can tell in the video, but see all that lagginess there? That's just, let's just turn everything to the lowest. All right, so now everything's on the lowest. Look, it's same thing. So it's not, I don't want to say it's not a graphics thing, but it's like it's not. I don't know if you guys can tell and agree or disagree, but it's like that makes almost none of these things seem to make much difference. Now, thank you, Game Safe. Let's turn everything back on, including that depth of field. Everything is on high. See what I mean? Like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's not, it's about the same. There might be something I'm doing different, but now I actually do want that. I don't want all that grass. I don't. There we go. All right. So anyway, yeah. So I don't know. If it's making a difference, I'm not seeing it. Which, if it's a graphics thing, then it's, I don't know. It just doesn't seem to be making a difference at that point. So hopefully they work on it. I don't know if it's, at that point. Now I'm just going to bring this long and then use it as this isn't actually going to go here. Now, one thing I notice is a little bit better is if I'm zoomed in, which probably is just as well for the videos anyhow. Yeah, so now what I did do, and I don't want to do this, some of this we might have to do in stages, is I put another firehouse over here, which I really don't think will be in the way. And what I'd like to do is think about where we would actually put the stations themselves. So let's come to, we might as well put the big platforms if they fit, right? So can I put this guy? Yeah, it's not exactly how I'd want that road attached, but yeah, I think we'd want, I want to get rid of this. I'm just going to get rid of that line entirely. Now, yeah, that line is providing power, but I don't know if it's, yeah, see, I don't know who else would get their power from here even. Maybe them. Would they get it from someplace else? We'll find out in a minute. We'll just have to not forget to keep that. And this line is almost certainly going to go too. So we'll see. This is one of the reasons it's paused, because I knew this would be a thing. All right, so I want to get this train platform right where I want the train platform, which is a little closer. Right, so we'll have a train platform there. And then what I'm thinking of is like another one down in here. Yeah, let's get rid of some other things that don't necessarily need to be there. That might have been a little bit too much deleting. All right, if we had one here, right, now I know there's some things that are in the way, but one of the things I noticed was, well, sports, it's not that big a deal to, we could go without sports for a minute, and we've really kind of decided that bars are of minimum use anyway, so yeah, I don't even know that we have to change that much other than to get rid of these things, and then obviously we have roads and such in the way, but if we did that, we could definitely turn there. Now, the other thing is I don't really know, we probably have enough people here just with that and that. We don't really need that many to do the clothing. I mean, it's quite a few, but I don't know that we really need another train station at that point. But if we did, I guess we would probably put it, what I'm thinking, we might get rid of more of this, is that we would have more people up here. I would probably want to think about another station that would be in this area. Somewhere up in this way. We already have a bus stop here, which may help with things. So let's just see if we... I think I'd probably want to put it on a bit of an angle like this. And try to keep it in close to that building where I can. Yeah, so if we go like that, it's going to be right in our town hall there. I guess we could go a little further. Nah, yeah, I think we'll put it on a funny angle. Yeah, and I kind of want it further up. Yeah, the road's kind of blocking me anyway. Let's go to this way until it turns red. Right now the problem, and I saw this coming, is that construction office is kind of right in the way. I don't want to get rid of that construction office right away, but let's see about getting some tracks to connect this stuff. Let's go back up to our bridge and see. I'm thinking we just get rid of all of this electrical stuff. I think I'll do it the dangerous way with... Yeah, I don't think there's... All right, so let's play time for it a little tiny bit. Let that all actually get demolished. Oh yeah, look at that. It changed the... That's just like a black smudge at that point. We could probably level this out a bit. I think that'll be better if it's leveler. At least we'll know what level is at a certain point. There we go. There we go. So now let's... I'm thinking that this is just off. Yeah, we'll go all the way back to here. We can afford it. We have the money these days. All right, so that way we're not fighting this too much. Let's get rid of this road a bit. Yeah, might as well just get rid of the whole thing. Oh, excuse me. All right, so having done that, yeah, we really want to come across here probably with a bridge. Now the problem with that is that we probably still have trains, I mean, vehicles coming in and out of here. So yeah, I'm sort of debating what we do with that. Can they get out any other way? No. Let's build them a bypass after we cut through here. So we're going to get rid of at least enough road to get our track in. Probably a little bit too much. Yeah, we'll probably just have a single track. Yeah, let's go. All right, and keep that pretty darn close to those buildings. Maybe even I can go. Yeah, you know what? Let's get rid of some more of that. All right, and then this guy would be like there. Now this guy will come around, but he'll hit this construction office, which I really don't particularly want to get rid of. Yeah, let's just see how this goes. So we want to build our firehouse first. We'll use this construction office if nothing for that, but then we'll go there. And then this guy will turn. Now, can we go around that? I guess we could go right around it, couldn't we? Let's see. Will you let me? Yes. not going to let me do that, but you will let me do... Yeah, just make it a little bit wider there. Yeah, we could probably go right around that guy, can't we? Now, I would also want a bridge here, which again is going to probably cause problems. Let's just lay this one through there. Yeah, that building will eventually be gone. And we go. Yeah, I mean, that sort of works. And then we would get rid of everything through here. This guy's, yeah, why don't we don't really want you going there, do we? Do we have room up in this one? No, I don't think so. All right, you know what, go there for a half a minute, even though I think I'm going to move you in another half a minute. So we're probably causing problems. We probably should have looked at the buildings or who was going to those, but we shouldn't have too many. Yeah, let's just get rid of all of these. Oh, we got time playing. Yeah, let's stop that. I need to get rid of this. Yeah, I'll leave that one footpath for now. Hopefully that doesn't cause too many problems. Yeah, that's... Maybe we won't. No, I can't. Let's get rid of... all of these footpaths. We might have some unhappy citizens here for a minute or two. Yeah, let's just... No. There we go. It's kind of straight. And I don't want to delete that firehouse, but let's picture... So if you notice, so far I'm trying to stay on the inside path here. So the inside path is going to be like here. Yeah, now this, we deleted the rest of that line. Let's delete more of it. By that, I mean this. Yeah, might as well delete the whole thing. There we go. So, yeah, now power lines, railroad tracks. So the railroad track would be like right here. Well, let's turn it a little bit of an angle. Yeah, and it would need to come down somewhere in this ballpark. Let's bring it from this side. All right, so there's a bit of a train loop. And then we would get rid of this. Yeah, look at that substation right there. So what I'm thinking we could do right there is build another bridge. Now the problem is we need to get power to all these things. I'm not sure what havoc we just reaped even just trying to do this, but would that be most of the first phase? I think it would as far as these things go, as far as like through the town goes. So now, yeah, people, footpaths can go right past and through here, and they won't be a problem, though. People over here, yeah, you know what we could do is we can give these people some parking spaces. Yeah, so let's just jump over to here now. Let's get this thing coming in, make sure the whole thing will work. So this would come up this way. let's just kind of level this whole thing a bit. Okay, so that's going to be the other way in. So let's, yeah, that's a little bit of an angle I have this whole thing at, but let's do something like that. Yeah, that would be, they would go in this way and come out the other. Let's do, can we do this? I think that's going to be just a little bit off. Look at that. Like it should work. Yeah, let's just see if we can't. Can I delete just that much? Yep. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Let's delete that. This. All right, so there's our passenger loop in there. Now what we have to do is get a railroad bridge across here, which shouldn't be that hard, though it looks like I deleted a lot more than we needed to. All right. The lag is getting real. And again, it's funny because it's like the game is paused. Just so you know, I have an ultra wide monitor, which I don't record in because it would cause problems. Yeah, you know what? We're too far. And I could see my statistics. I'm going to make it this so it's too wide. Like that. Now, before I even, well, yeah, can I, let's make sure this works first. Yes, I saw it work. Yeah, that's not so bad. Nope. Sorry, I know I didn't finish my thought. I will get to it. I just had bridge focus. It's a new name for it. All right, there we go. So I have off to the sides. I kind of stuck all my thing, you know, like to see if there's something spiking on my computer. My graphics card's running at 47%. The memory is at 23%. The CPU is at 47%. So it's not like it's any specific thing on my computer that's causing all that lagging. It's not like I mean, obviously it is something, and I don't doubt it's happening on my computer, but it's not like my computer seems like it's maxed out and that's the reason that it's happening. Though there is obviously something going on that is part of the problem. But in any event, there we go. So we now have that built. Now I'm hoping the only things that should be coming in on this loop here, the one that we just built these new bridges and busted up, should be, the only thing that can't come in the other way would be, you know, the corn and the chemicals. So I'm hoping that that's not an issue for us as we move forward here. So yeah, we'll see. We got those other trains on their way down here. Hopefully they'll make it in. We got this train track line designed almost all the way around. Yeah, we have, yeah, this whole thing here, we definitely want to get a bridge. Yeah, this is getting corn into our meat, so that's going to become a bit of a problem here very shortly. And let's see, what else do we have to do? We have to get, yeah, I'm thinking that, I'm wondering if we can't build a bridge from here to here. It seems like it might be too tight, but we can try it. Like right here to here, or even bring this back a tiny bit. We might even lower this track down. So let's go see. Let's go see what we can't do. So I am going to, yeah, get rid of that much more of that. I'm just going to very carefully use the demolish tool. Can I, what kind of bridge do we want? I don't know that it matters too much. Let's see. Yeah, you're not going to get up there before. Yeah, I definitely think we need 3. So the question is, what is this? Yeah, that's our small store, and this is a small grocery store. I'm wondering if we don't get rid of both of those, put a bridge in here, and then we can talk about just a regular small shopping center. This is another school. Now the problem is, this is really where the problem's going to come in, because getting up this hill is going to be a bigger issue. If we can't even get a bridge in, let's try a prefab bridge if it makes any difference. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's just too close. Another angle is too sharp. That's a different problem. All right, this we may rebuild in a half a heartbeat. We may just rebuild that with money if that's the road. Let's build a prefab bridge. Really? All right, well, we're deleting more back. That's concrete. Yeah, that's what we'll do. But that's weird, isn't it? Doesn't it seem like it? There you go. Now you. All I need you to do is go a little bit across. No. Go all the way back down to the ground. 1, 2, 3. Really? It seems. Yeah, see, that's going to be the problem, is coming back down this slope. But look at that goofiness. Looks like there should be legs there. Maybe it will be. I've learned that these ghost images aren't exactly always the same. So, yeah, I really want a bridge here. Let's just see if we can't. Yeah, this is. No. Yeah, we'll delete a little bit more. All right, I'll accept that. It's not very straight. Yeah, I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to straighten that out anyway. All right, let's ignore that. It looks perfectly straight to me, I meant. So that means our store here is a bit of an issue. And then these roads are definitely an issue. However, yeah, it's a shame they're. Can I get? No. I'm thinking what I do is, well, this one could get attached. I don't think we really need that to be a walking road, but it does. Yeah, and then they could have connections. They'll be able to drive up that way if they want. Yeah, let's get rid of this footpath. Can't be there. All right, I mean, they don't really need to drive there. Like they can walk everywhere they need to go. So the other thing, yeah, we're getting kind of far away from our stuff over here. So I don't want to go too much further as far as this goes. Now, as far as footpaths, am I going to be able to get a footpath in? Not really. The problem is all these are just too close. Yeah, this is a footpath connection, so that's good. So they could get up. I guess that'll be good enough, even though it looks pretty darn strange. Now, these people, we got rid of their sports, so let's go ahead and get them. Let's get them. What do we take a priority in? Parking lots or sports? I'm thinking maybe medium parking lots. Like we put, yeah, let's delete some more stuff. Yeah, a lot of these footpaths there were for, oops, I don't know that I meant to delete those power lines, but they're gone now. Probably needed to. How about a large? Can you get it closer this way? Yep. How about further down that way? Yep. Now if I do that, let's go a little bit further back. Because I want to try to get a footpath. I don't want to build it right this second, but yeah, see, I can get a footpath off of there. So that's good. Which means we can get the footpath over to here. So there's one parking lot. Now, can we do... Yeah, the other question is, do I really want to... Yeah, I guess we have this big power line coming through there, which is kind of getting too tight. We're not going to put any more houses over there, but it's not going to let me put a parking lot right there, is it? Let's come back to a large parking lot. Yeah, so you're not going to want to put that under the power lines, are you? Can we go a little closer? Not much. Right, little goofy road there, but now let's see things people need. See if we can get these guys some sports. Yeah, I wish you would let me put that under there. Yeah, this is all. Oh, I guess we committed to those roads. I don't like the fact that it auto commits. I guess we could put their sports across the street, couldn't we? No, we can't because that power line's there. That power line's really. Yeah, these guys could get a little sports there. Or do we try to put it up here? Let's level this off a bit more. Give them a football field. Yeah, the small store just needs to go, doesn't it? Yeah, this is going to be painful and cost us people and all that kind of stuff, but yeah, we could almost use like another store over down this end. Now, these people have parking lots, so if we put a parking lot near our store, but there's no way to, well, you know what we could do? in that light, can we get another? Yeah, you know what? If that guy would fit, can we go further? Yeah, you know what though? Let me do this. That guy, if I can get him in here, I'm betting I could get that railroad track around there. We get this built. This could work if I just build a footpath. Then I could probably even might be able to get in one of the parking things, the road cargo station. Let's come back over to here real quick. And I think what I'll do, yeah, see, that's going to be a problem, that I can't attach a footpath anywhere down there. Oh, I could attach like off of here. Yeah, it's a little bit too close. Right, so those guys could get to that store at least temporarily that way. Now, can I go? Yeah. I don't know if that's going to be temporary or not, but it's in there, right? So they should be able to get to there and there and there. Then this, I don't want to attach this actual one, but I guess we could have something like that. And the only problem is I was thinking of putting some more sports right there. Yeah, let's see what we can't do to get a sports thing in. We'll get him a tennis court. And we'll put it. Can't build because of what? Right, that little tiny footpath is. There we go. Yeah, go. I don't want you to be too close to the railroad tracks, but now can we get a footpath in alongside of here? Yes. That's not what I wanted it to look like. Let's delete that so it's not two separate jobs. Now it's ugly, but that's okay. Same thing here. Oops, actually needed some real footpath. And then you could probably go like this. Whoa. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. What is it? Yeah, and so this, yeah, you know what? That's a lot of footpathing. These guys can get to sports that way. So they can get in the back door. These guys can go that way too. But to be honest, I might change this up a little bit just to make it look what I think is better, even though it might not actually be better. All right, so they could get to these stores. We'll build a new shopping center. They'll be able to get to this in the meantime. They'll be able to build this bridge. I don't know if we have power anywhere in the entire city left anymore, but yeah. And then Yeah, so that should take care of that. Oh, we got to get this railroad track back around this building, which is usually easy to do. No, that's lag. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, see how it's close I can get it? Yeah, I don't even think I want to be that close. Then when we get our new fire station built, which will be right here, we'll be able to get through there, and then we have that, and then what was over here? Something was there. Let's go back over to roads, and we're going to get rid of that road for a second. We have a parking lot right here. I don't know that we need another one. Though it might not. I'm trying to thinking of a parking lot for this. Now, yeah, that's right. We also got rid of... Yeah, see, there's a bus that comes down this way and feeds people into this. So that's sort of a problem. Now, what would we do? Yeah, see, we really don't need people into that long term, do we? Because this is all going to go. This is all going to get replaced by Muscal. So, which means we could probably even put some more people, if we really needed them, all down in this area. Having said that, would we put a bridge over the railroad tracks here? Now, you know what I think we're going to do, just for the sake of right now, we're just going to put that little... We'll decide on this later on. We got enough going on with bridges and everything else, and then that means we can reattach that just with a dirt road for now. People can still get in the other way to come into here. How does that sound? So at least it's temporary, but once we get some more stuff built. Now this needs a road too, doesn't it? Yeah, it doesn't. Well, we'll make it an asphalt road because... should we make it a... Yeah, let's make it a people walkie road. Yeah, we'll make it kind of straight. All right, good. So now this is going to need a road. And we'll make it a people walkie road. And this has a road, which should be people walkie. Yeah, I'm thinking that's everything that we need to do to get this going, like as far as in the city with the passenger loop. So let's do worry about power thing now. All right, so we shouldn't have power to this building, but we do to this one. Let's just play time a little bit, make sure that's still true. We've played time enough. So what other buildings without power? Yeah, I'm thinking all of these buildings would be without power up here. So can we get it? It's so darn hard to see. Can I get it just in? Yeah, I don't really want to be... No, I can't build you there because you're too much on the hill. I need to get a bridge across here, don't we? Yeah, let's do that, because that's an important bridge, too. So we're going to get rid of... up to there. Let's do a concrete bridge, because we can. 1, 2... Oops. 1, 2, 3... Come on, buddy. Do it for me. There we go. Now will you be... Yeah, the road wasn't straight before. Oh, do we get... Can I go to... Yeah, what does that look like from the side? Yeah, that looks like we're going right through the bridge, but... Yeah, let's do 3 back down. Probably not the world's straight. Well, it isn't the world's straightest bridge, I'm sure, but it fits. Good. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, the bus stop, for now, I'm not going to worry about it too much. We do have a footpath thing here, so we can do that now. Yeah, so as far as, yeah, getting that in was good because it gives me the picture that we're not going to build this road across here. This, you know, if we did anything more up in this area, it wouldn't be a road across this way. Now, the other thing we could do, I kind of like that. If we had to build another railroad track, I guess we can come through this way. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about another railroad track. I don't see us ever really realistically using it before the map crashes for lag. So now what I would picture that we might want is a road between here and here. All right, not the world's straightest road, but... And then one of the other reasons for said road was that we would... Can I put it up in there? No. Yeah, I guess we could put it... Yeah, because the power is coming from this way. If we can get it through all that junk. Yeah, the only thing... Do you have power? No. So what doesn't have power? Yeah, buildings without power. How about you? Okay, so... Yeah, we want to make sure these are going to be without power. This has... No power. Yeah, we need to get it up in here somewhere. I'm thinking, can I level a little bit more? Will that make a difference? Oh, is that green? Yeah, that's green. Okay, we're going to go right like that. Demolish that road. Just give me a little dirt path, please. All right, good. So we have that before we lose sight of it. Yeah, and the other thing is, yeah, that's another question for another day. So good. When that's built, it should provide all the power up into this area. Now, how do we get a power line? We had a power line here and a substation here. I guess is there going to be any way we could get a switch in? Not realistically. We could possibly put one. I don't really want to put one right there. What if we put this guy like that for a second? Let's delete this. Yeah, that deleted it from both sides, so. Yeah, we could. Those people aren't real happy with those big honking power lines right there, but see what I'm getting at? Because that could get us... Where's our other one? Yeah, way up here. Can I go across that bridge? Sure. Yeah, we're making it. Yeah, and then we'd have to get past this building. Past that parking lot to there. All right, well, that would get that and that. And I still don't know if we have enough power every place, but does this guy have power? Yes. So you must be getting it from over there. Yeah, see, so we had this whole distribution here. Now, yeah, I think we're better off if we can we, of course, that's, oh, look, right there. That's where we cut it off. So let's, yeah, you know, I'm going to go to there and then there. Yeah, and I think, so the only other thing will be, now this guy still has power because we didn't mess with that power line over there yet. Good. All right, so let's, I'm just going to go ahead and purchase those for 1.4 million. And then same thing, just so as to not cause too many problems, purchase this substation, this switch, and I think we already did that line, right? So let's get our, let's see what happens if we, there we go. I think they're all built. Yes. So does everybody have power again? Yes. Production stop. Not enough accountants. Okay, well, I'm not sure. I don't care about the accountants right this second. No kindergarten. Yeah, so you want another kindergarten down here. Yeah, we really don't. We got a kindergarten all the way up here. We got a parking lot here. Boy, I really would like to. I think I may redo that. I really would like to put something down in here. So where do we have sports for them? Didn't we? No, we didn't end up deciding on a sports over here, did we? No, but maybe over. Well, can we fit one in right there? A little tennis court action. Really? There you go. Good enough for me. Yeah, can we, let's do some more. How is our money? 1 million. It's really not going up or down. Let's come over to this one and do high voltage. Yeah, I want to see. Let's get a kindergarten in here. That's the wrong button. Really? Are you going to do that to me now? Come on. Really that close? It's like two little dots over on the other side there. Can I level out a little bit? Will that? Yeah, maybe I can. Sometimes that helps. Yes, see that little level action? All right, so there we go. Not the straightest kindergarten, but it's in there. Now, can we get this? Oops, big power line back, I hope. So what building is in the way? Is this building in the way? Really? Oh. All right, that's rather expensive. Another million gone. But we got a kindergarten in here now, so good. So what is this? Parking lot, sports. Could we get a kindergarten? I don't think it's going to fit right there. Let's do a little. Yeah, I don't think that's going to make any difference. Yeah, that's not going to fit. Oh, wait. I thought I saw a flash of green. No. It's going to have to be further up that way. Yeah. All right, well, what I am thinking, though, is that we kind of need a road. Yeah. Just build a new power line, and then we got to delete it a minute later. So we want a road over to this thing anyhow. Where did I go? That's another thing. The lag, like, throws me, it feels like. Yeah, so can we get kindergarten there? Should have a nice walkie road. And then, let's see, can I get a dirt road? Yeah, this will work. All right, so there we go. So we got him another kindergarten. There's our fire station. And then there's another kindergarten up here that I remember from before. All right, so there we go. So there's a bit of redoing Revergrad. We need to come back in here. We got a lot of stuff to build. I didn't have to get rid of my construction office, which is good considering all the stuff we have to build. We actually even have this construction office for now, but yeah, let's get started on this since I don't see why we couldn't. And this being the rail cargo station where we would drop off more different kinds of cargo. So like I said before, I don't see why we wouldn't. We don't really need all the stuff I've been bringing over. So I'm going to try to leave this alone as best I can, though we might have to get rid of this road. So what I'm thinking of is the things that we're going to need over here are going to be from, storages. Where's the meat? Meat storage. Yeah, see, I think if we got rid of that dirt road, we could put the meat storage like real nicely right here. Let's carefully get rid of that for a minute. And we could get, meat storage, like say right there. And then I would think 2 of these warehouses would be plenty. So if I could get one here, and then I could get one here. Make sure all that attaches up. Not that I doubt it will, but you know how those things go. And then this could get attached to here. Yeah, let's make that little slimmer model. Right, so those trucks could come into here and here and get whatever they needed. And then we would want to get our little dirt road back over to here. Right, so that way they can get to the power station if it catches on fire. Now, having done that, we are building another gas station over here. So until that gets done, I don't want to delete this gas station. And I don't think there's any reason we can't delete this and this, which is our... Yeah, let's demolish that, and we'll demolish that. Play time forward enough for them to actually be gone, because then what I'm thinking of is, without destroying too much other stuff, there we go. Let's get rid of that road and that road, and I'm going to very carefully Use the demolish tool. So now, if a train comes in here, could it come back out? And how? Yeah, keep in mind that some of these tracks are going to be deleted here pretty shortly. I don't want to delete them for like construction purposes, but like this track here is not going to come into here. So this we'll use for construction. We need to make sure they can get to this every which way to be able to do the other one. Now, what do we have going on here? Who knows? We're running out of time here, so I want to get this done if we can. So this, yeah, that would work if we, could we get a bridge in there? It's looking awful tight for a bridge. Now the other thing is, yeah, these aren't necessarily extra roads, but we've got a square, so we can do what we need to do. Like, I wonder if we brought this. Yeah, I think this is what I want to do. What is it? Railway too close to the end. That doesn't make any sense. All right, let's I want to see if we can get enough time. We might have to come back for the, look at that Congo line of stuff. Are you going to go right on that road? Yes, you are. All right, let's pause it. I think I need to take a break here. Well, end the episode here. Let's turn off our wireframe. Let's recoup. And I think we're going to come right back in. Like in real life, I'm just going to take another little break, get a cup of coffee, and then just come in and we'll start designing this right away in the next episode, like without even starting time up. And then it'll just sort of, for me, it'll be a back-to-back episode of recording. But what I'm thinking of is do we come across here and feed back into this and go back out that way? Or do we, if we try to do it right here, I don't think we could get a bridge in from there. But we'd get a bridge in across here, and then maybe another bridge here if we even needed it. I don't know that we need to have it, but then we would just feed right back into this line, maybe like right there. But then we'd have another little thing that could come into here. Yeah, we'll have to see. Like, maybe we feed in, we got a crisscross right there, so we'll have to see. All right, well, anyway, I think you guys get the idea. But there we go. We've got, it took quite a while, but I expected it to be pretty painful, but I think it went reasonably well. And unfortunately, if you point out any comments, I won't have seen them before I make the next episode, but that's all right. We'll definitely catch up eventually with the comments. So there you go. So let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day. Bye-bye.